The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from South Florida. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. With the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At his 48-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Brought down at the 21. A gain of 1.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, get set.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll work forward for a couple. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, they're on the tackle.
The 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Winning team! Turbo three, kick!
Here's 2. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th
Punt
down.
team headed out for the Dolphins.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, 57, colors, 57.
Patrick to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll fake the hand. Now, Tua. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Inside the 40, 20, 15. And he will go all the way. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
We'll try to run it in with Achan. And he will get in. And they take the lead by one on top 8-7. The touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Yellow.
On the give, it's Smith. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Royals. Touchdown, KC. That his 1st touchdown of the new year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as he gets this up past the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
Well, A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
All right, fellas, listen up. Ready?
Tua, give it to Achane. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and
9. 3rd and 9.
Ready? All right, go ahead, go. Ready?
Once again, it's Achane.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Begin this on the ground with Smith. And walk him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First down throw, Mahomes. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. On the draw, this is Smith.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down here, it's Smith. He'll get about 2. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now, Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Turbo one high. 18. Low. Solo left side. Get on.
A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. That is brought in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Go. Out.
Here's a give to H.N. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards at that one. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Get safe. Go ahead. 18. Out.
A run up the middle with H.N. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
21G.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Take it in at the 8. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 19-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And City. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
All right.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, 2. All right, go.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
2 yards.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. He'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Zach Sealer on the stop.
the 22 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Argo blue, 18. Right side.
Smith again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 yards.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Go on, 18. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On comes the Chiefs punter. On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
They're right here. Out.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Woo! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Yeah, ready. Out. Out.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
Tua gonna throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Max Melton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
57,
Throwing from the gun. Here's Packer. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Third down and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving to his left. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Third down and 9.
Ready. Ready, team.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Ikhine. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
20 TX.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
All right, come on. Ready, team. What's it? Ready,
Here's 2. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
Hey,
The
get set.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
Turbo 3,
conversion.
turbo 3, kick.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Handoff, and that's Smith running right. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 19-yard line. 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin
Their
there.
own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by him. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Well run with Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
40-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Go ahead. Shot.
On the handoff, this is Achan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Hey, get set. 18.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
18. Time on 3, kick.
Now Tua. A short one into the hands of Troutman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Go ahead. Out.
On the carry, it's Achan. And he will score! Game on! Devon Achan! Touchdown, Miami! That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
44.
The Dolphins
Ready.
are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Dolphins 22. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A give, left side. Here's Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Yellow.
Following the penalty, they'll run it down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 4-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Right side.
They'll go with him again. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Dolphins 22.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. This is 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
To throw is Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready. Set.
A-chain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. One last throw here for Tua. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few